Sydney Sixers here at NG Stadium. It's a really nice crowd, the energy builds, and this surface looks really nice as well, doesn't it, Huss?
Well, it certainly does. Good evening, everyone. It's really exciting. I mean, I caught up with David Warner before the game. He looks genuinely pumped for this contest. He was really up and about. He was like he was an 18-year-old kid again, so he's going to be really pumped up, and I'm sure the Sixers are as well, because they will not like going 0-3 if they lose this one. There have been a great team in the past, and you'd expect them to put in a really...
In the 29th edition. A little play in this. It's a bit of a shout, but I don't think there's anything doing there. Watto?
No, it looked like it's hit the ground there, Dan Hughes. It's nice shape on offer. They come through nicely.
It's a good start from Topley.
Yeah.
He needed to start well. I thought he was disappointing down at Hobart. Overseas player, Englishman. There you go.
Beautiful shot. That's the width you're talking about, Huss, and Dan Hughes is all over it. So a boundary in the first over. Good start this for the Sixers, none for 6.
Well, Reece Topley obviously didn't read the playbook, because that's exactly where you do not want to bowl to Dan Hughes.
All right, let's have a listen in to the Thunder. And he bowled a couple of overs down there in Hobart.
Brilliant
boy. It was a tough game. He picked up 1 for 21.
I'll tell you what, Reece Topley will be very disappointed with
Skipper. Probably just going down, and maybe an inside edge as well, but there's a little bit of seam movement out there.
Yeah, it's excellent start from...
That's nice. Oh, don't even worry about running. That is beautifully timed, placement and everything. Had it all.
Wow, that just looked like... That looked like Babar Azam was waiting for that before the ball was bowled. His impact.
That didn't quite swing off the pad. It'll be a boundary.
Yeah, it's a poor start. Daniel Sams down the leg side. He just moved that fine leg up onto the other side. What I loved about that...
Down the wicket. Gets it. Couple of bounces and over the rope. That's a good strike there from Dan Hughes.
Yeah, he just advances down the crease there, Dan Hughes, with a beauty.
Is that an edge? Oh, Sam Billings, the keeper. You just don't want to watch Sam Billings do, because you think every time he goes past the bat's out.
Yeah, he's an excitable character, there's no doubt.
Goes straight. Really good shot. Really well timed there from Dan Hughes. Another boundary for him.
That's a beautiful stroke, Dan Hughes.
Back with his second over. Flicked away, fine leg, it's fine, it'll be a boundary. For Dan Hughes, it was a loose delivery down the leg side. Oh, that's better bowling. Topley gets a wicket, Hughes on his way, and the Thunder take the first one.
Well, top of off works. Amazing. Just deceived Dan Hughes a little bit. I don't know if it just stayed a little bit low. We'd have to have a look at the replay, but that is a big wicket for the Sydney Thunder.
Bubba is away. Should get 2, may get 4. Oh, no. Seen it a couple of times with the Thunder fielders in the deep, but their talking hasn't been spot on. It's a drop catch against the Hurricanes.
It's a good bounce from Topley. He's a tall man. He should extract plenty of bounce.
5 done, 1 for 40, the Sixers. A couple of boundaries in that over. Good shots, good bit of timing there from Babar Azam. His top scorer in the BBL. Rid of Mitch Owen. Oh, straight away the reverse. Josh Philippi, he has hit that really well, but some good work in the deep. Again, couldn't do it this time. Knew that Tanveer Singh thought, yeah, just...
Bit of a blunder in the outfield before, and you'd see not to be able to cut that off, but he did make some serious wide. He is going to...
Azam any width.
Tanveer Singh with his first one.
He showed his intent from the very first ball. No width, so you can see it's both of these players moving forward.
Well, they've got 3 spinners in play here. 2 for 36. Yes. The playbook for him.
Yeah, shut up. He really, he had 4 years. He's still only a young man. Already, an average of 23. A little bit off, but I really believe he played him from a batting perspective. But
so for the Sixers.
Down a little bit.
Oh, bowling!
Shadab Khan, type of player that you just love having.
Oh, thought he was going down the wicket.
I think he got that.
Cagey batting as well. So that is the end of the over set.
They might cut, they might.
He's going over cover well. I'm happy with him in front. He rules randomly.
Okay. Comes with him.
Tanveer Saimir is second.
Just going along it now. It'll just go back into their favour.
Tanveer Saimir, he is very assured, which is what you want, even as a young.
And it's from
He got the length he wanted. It was a bit fuller from room there, so he could free his arms.
I thought he was trying to hit that over.
Josh Philippi, reverse sweep. He also can stand.
Does he get it done?
He's only waiting to sit back.
Shut up, Khan. That's another one.
Philippi's going to charge down the crease there.
Bit of in the middle order. Wickets in hand. A little bit of fly back.
Well, if you think they're looking for that step hit, well, and bang, swings through the 87.
Brother.
Sixes.
Yeah, it could be his brother. Get bowling.
He just stood dead.
Good stop, the youngster.
Oh, that's as long as he hasn't touched the. Wow.
No problem. Shut up, Khan.
Yep.
16 from it. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, but I think and two, that was a beautiful shot. Starting to up the ante a little bit, aren't they? It's got someone that goes looking for wickets.
Pakdrama and Josh Philippi. He's got
Touched on it before. Are you going to make any? Would you be looking to change that up?
Oh, yeah, frustration there.
Batting nicely, but he hasn't been up. It's in like the power and the shot, the run.
You know, the average score, what did you guys say, 153?
I'm going to still send Moses on.
But they are 0
Doing a good job. This partnership's worth 57.
for the break.
He's put a lot of work into it, and hopefully he can really go on.
Great to see him back as well. I reckon he likes 33 and 31. Philippi can't. Yeah, I think they're going to need one.
Pushing up to 190 even back in tonight. This is the one. Over. I mean, pushing 20 runs so beautifully, getting 12, 13 runs that he's got. But the thing that jumps out.
Get that strike rate up to 140. More runs, and obviously the more wins you get.
A couple of wide balls, and one of those went taking the strike, pick up his odd boundary where.
There's a short one finally at the top. There's the top.
Not needed from Dan Sams. He just got a key. Answer is not on Dan Sams. Momentum that he was looking for.
Got fine leg up inside the circle.
Josh Philippi was on the strike. I don't know.
He's got options, Daniel Sams. He can bowl.
11 done, and the 6 is
Happy. Bubble about flip with his kick. Ball, sang.
The captain is not last over bowling for this.
that's a little. Fine.
From the Thunder fielders, Matty Jilks.
Very fine, just enough. Saved him.
Ball.
Bowl him out. He's not going to bowl in the power surge, is he? Goes to make the boundary. That's 12 done, and the 6 is 40 from 24.
From a technical perspective, and his beforehand his hands to the bat in his pickup, and the last 6 months has just been a simplified, and everything's just going through the line of the ball.
What about it earlier in the season? They want, by just not exposing him to the brand new ball.
But you had to make sure you
Shuffle inside the line enough, and it's only 71 metres.
And this time,
Josh Philippi, he's striking at 100 with the ball coming down. This is beautiful.
Adjustment would have been made by Topley. Let's have a look at the weight transfer here.
sorry, fine leg is back, changing the field. Dan Sams sort of got it on the awkward back. 14 from.
Tonight, hasn't he? Than he thought. Simplified with his technique into the pitch, so he's getting his little tricks when he needs to as well.
He can play well hitting down the ground. He can also, yeah, dangerous.
Reverse.
Or you have you with the
6 overs, so they're going it better than
Chris Green.
Yeah, Chris Green.
Come on, boys, wicket now, eh?
Over at the moment, they'll get 180. Well, I think
and more than that.
Yeah.
They'll be wanting to go 20.
to work out. His arm running to the danger end.
Chris Green, he's played a lot of T20 cricket. He's just above 7. And where a batter's trying to hit him.
Oh! Wicket that they missed. So 14 done. And the 6.
Where's the ball? Flip. So, I need a long off.
Try and go leg stump first, we'll try and get him up.
Yeah, at NG Stadium.
Did you hear that? The offside. And then
You just said, mate, you just go back there.
you just
And the power surge. Great work there.
now.
Where's he got?
Whitfield. Give himself a bit of room here to try and carve one.
Yeah, when he needs to go to the 2 fielders out, so you don't have to.
Another chain book there that sometimes.
You can see Bubba Azam. He was giving himself making pace off, so he had no. Keep that pace off the ball.
And off Philippe. You look back at the.
That was the double bluff. Sam,
Just did next.
Sam, just keep your thoughts to yourself.
That's fair enough too.
Rid of that. No one out in the last delivery. You'd be pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Pretty good there. One
Bad ball that went for 4. The ball to Bubba Azam. I think that's excellent.
side. Yeah. For the 6.
Previous over, he just got a bit too much top through the ball to be able to open up that blade and really get the time.
So that is the 150 out full.
Their plans have been very simple. Keep.
Oh, there'll be a free hit coming. And again,
A real world-class tee on the hip.
It's a gift.
just a flick of the wrist, wasn't it? Change of pace. Really good. Good slow delivery. Last delivery, but that 6 is just not. Finally. Now. So
There were some sublime shots to get. Yeah, just. But then he.
Most of his innings, he's just been bubbling acceptable, but it's been a tip that's going to come up against his country.
Loose shut of calm. So
Going in this tournament.
James Finch tidies up nicely.
It's a pretty good over from what he's trying to do, trying to bowl it.
It's actually not for 172.
Yeah, I'm happy, yeah. Do you want that? Yeah, look, obviously. So, look, yeah, the wicket's definitely changed from last year.
Going upstairs here. This he didn't glove it.
Well sent.
To the umpire, to director. Can we move on to front on? It's close to gloves and bat. Yeah, just freeze it there. Balls on the gloves.
So final big bash, boys. Alan around.
There's been some big runs, but straight away. He was thinking today. It's probably not a bad.
He's been expensive so far. Ben Dorcher, so mid-off goes back. Pitches out.
Wowee. Josh trying to flog the cover. 67 metres.
Look at it again. He went back in the crease and it was just that. Dorcher goes deep. Catch. He knew.
Well, he really.
Never.
I think he's just. He's up there for an turn.
Just as the ball's coming down, but then he's steady. 1 from 2. 3 for 1-8.
2 to go. The skipper. Oh, to be thinking that. I don't think he hit that.
Normally means that there's more chance of it.
Did he get a little bit of both too? They throw it upstairs.
And the soft signal is not out. Ball on bat, then to ground.
4. Sam Billings.
Yeah.
So it's Hippers, aren't they?
He's nailed the timing.
So yeah.
Yep.
That's where the umpire, I think, different pace. We just open the face. I think that's where Daniel's.
Actually, prize mate.
190 on the board. 6. Andrews good. Go. Sam Constas.
Yeah, sure was. It was a great catch to start with. And that just went hard early, steadied himself. Good fielder, Sam Constance.
Yeah, from it.
Really like right now the skill that he's continued to.
We're starting to see the best of Jack Edwards.
Delivery, some Gandrew. Short.
Against him.
It's tight, that will be the question. The comeback is...
I think that's pretty high.
6, and he's got a free hit.
I think it's it.
Soft signals.
Oh, has he caught it? See it?
Check the feet, it's a fair delivery.
Yep.
That'll be good. You just, can you play it through that?
Josh Philippi.
96 off just 57 ball. Six is in a very strong position. But tonight, got off to a good piece of bowling from McCann. Pulled there, hits the hands, and then the right decision.
Saw that a couple of times. Straight from Cooper Connolly. They get to 200.
Gandrew. Eckley committed to these wide Yorkers.
Last delivery. More bold. I don't know, maybe that. So 5 for 198.
If you guys last, obviously, use that sort of bigger boundary. There's a bit of a breather.
Good luck.
So look ahead to the second innings as
It's go-to shots. And the quicks where you got to angle it at the stumps for him for the LBW.
Yeah, and I wonder if Moses Enrique has been studying the Fox playbook there because he's going with Todd Murphy to bowl the 200.
Yeah, it comes down from day to day as well because you could have he on this day. So it is really.
Went out the leg side and they end up with a boundary.
He went hammer and topping his skill with 10 out of 10.
Shot was that. That was like.
It's just the way he likes to play, BJ. He was a little bit slow.
Thunder. It will be a record run. And again, it is all good here for Matty
Murphy. When that comes up out of his head, he'll be like, no.
Mid-off comes up.
The Hurricanes. Yeah, it's
By the sword and dives by the sword. I want to go down over mid-off. Knew he had him. The ball to go on the first over.
well, I think
The skiller Todd Murphy, obviously, he's the ball. If he guesses right, coming, a second new ball coming.
no width to David Warner. That 6 deep mid wicket. The key is over, no doubt about it. Got a wicket.
Played that little punch off the back foot. Sweet shot, well in front of square for Murphy. Good piece of bowling. It's their first wicket. An all-important wicket.
All of a sudden, bang! You're playing the ball in the first over. Oh yeah,
So if you can put that little bit of doubt, David.
It squared him up. Close.
Is out.
It just brought all the stumps into play.
Snicko, please. I get you to stick with your original.
The umpires.
A little bit of move off the seam, a little bit.
Yeah. He's pretty good pace.
Between Jack Edwards and Moses Enrique's bowler to tell him which fielders they want chipped up. Might have just held in the pitch a little.
Pretty well. I know that. Stroke. Joel Davies.
Yeah, on the hit. Just Edwards. And Sam Constant.
So Sam, your boys.
Yep, good.
Put on the board and how you're going to defend it.
Else really picked up the wicket, so pretty hard to read some.
I agree.
With this. Bit square.
Yep. Arm roll. And David Warner, the crease. Just bounced up high onto their hip. But the Sixers have got 2 early ones.
Flicked away. And in the power play.
Yeah, of how the surface is playing. Enough slower bounce there. That is a big wicket. Thundering.
But just got too much bat on it.
It's more the bad shot than it was the great
Bowling. Every time the Thunder.
He was the pick of the bowlers. Just gets that.
For the Sydney Thunder, this is a really important.
He holds the golden arm now.
And away bowled very nicely. Wasn't his very.
The length. Hitting that hard length. Yep. Put that out of your mind. Basically, these two they'll be chirpy in the percentage cricket shots.
0.75.
Yeah, well, he had good endorses confidence that pitched the one away as well.
What Huss is saying there is around, but with intent, but you're looking to hit the ball.
Dorcious. And another.
Don't you reckon?
Lock it down for 2 overs because suddenly, but try and score off good. Wait.
Tell you what, Cameron Bancroft. It's the highest out of all ground. We'll be seeing this surface and going.
So that is the end of the
They've kept it simple. They bowled that good start for the Sydney Sixers, picking up those 3.
down there against the Hurricanes. He got cleaned up.
Upper taught. Okay, you've got to swing the ball away. Right-hander.
And then
Quite a lot throughout my career was slightly different, where there's slightly different pace. You never knew the pace at which the ball.
And Richardson's got the ball to swing 3 for 24, and you're chasing just under.
swing apparently.
So they say